What's going on? Facebook Live. We are here for another episode of Crude Sports Talk. What the hell?
What are you doing?
I'm playing DJ.
Wicka, wicka, wicka.
Wicka, wicka.
Oh, welcome, Crude Nation, out in Facebook land.
I thought I heard a buzz.
That's a horse. That's not a buzzing.
I heard a buzz.
That's a
Oh,
horse.
there it is. Buzz. That's probably just me talking too loud. Let's shut the door to the
Stop
bar.
talking. Stop talking too
We
loud.
are here, Crude Sports Talk. Welcome, everybody, on Facebook Live. We're going to take a minute to let everybody get antiquated and settled in for the big show.
Grab your drinks. Get ready.
Yes.
We're going to do a little Saturday drinking.
Saturday afternoon drinking is always one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yes.
It sure makes the day go by quick when you pass out on the grass.
Yes. How many episodes was that? That was about a month ago you did that, huh?
Yeah. That was not my finest moment.
No.
Or maybe it was.
No. The best was the look on your wife's face when she came outside and you were passed out.
Yeah.
That was the best. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Wasn't impressed, hey?
Oh, hey, so anybody out there?
Anybody. Everybody.
No, not everybody. Anybody out there.
Anybody.
This week, some things we're going to talk about to kind of get you, get your thumbs moving. Give us some comments on it. Let's see. We're going to talk about a refinery fire.
Yep. Oil and gas refinery fire. Yep.
You were so excited to watch the Hall of Fame game.
Oh, dude, so excited.
Like me, I don't care about preseason football at all.
I was jacked. Football's back.
I know,
was so
you
excited.
were so excited.
I turned it on to tune in, and lo and behold,
Where was I that night?
disappointed. I was disappointed.
I was somewhere.
I don't know. I was in like a glass case of emotion. That's where I was.
I bet you
I was
were.
pretty pissed, man. You think you'd get it right. I heard somewhere that they said they gave like $11 million to improve the field, and he couldn't fucking get it right.
So what happened? Like the turf just started melting?
Well, no,
Or
it
the
was
paint?
the paint. Yeah, the paint that they
It
added
started
to it.
congealing. So what,
And-
they were afraid they were going to get ouchies?
Well, not, yeah, I mean, but think about it, though, right?
Slippery.
Yeah, didn't Swisham, he twisted his knee, like, last year in that Hall of Fame game, right?
I don't care. He's not a Steeler anymore. So I don't care.
No, you still have to care somewhat. He's a human being,
Yeah.
and he got hurt playing a game on a bad field.
Well,
So I'm just saying, I think it was the right call. It was just pissed me off. Like, why couldn't they get that shit right, you know?
right. That's your job.
It is your job.
That's your job.
It is your job. So no football on Sunday, but Thursday,
Yeah.
preseason started with the Pats playing the Saints, the New Orleans Saints.
Right.
It was cool. I watched some of it. I got bored by the time they put the fourth stringers in, to be honest.
You know who
with
didn't watch?
You.
This guy. I didn't even watch when my team played. I don't like preseason. Like, I don't like watching
know.
those games. I'm okay with them getting rid of one of those weeks.
Right.
Um,
I'm kind of out of the shot. I'm getting in the shot. Hey, guys. Let me know if you can see me.
we're doing that
I'm
stupid, you're in it, man.
Okay.
The camera is like being all weird again.
The camera's being weird?
I don't know. It's like not focusing correctly.
Ah, they can focus. It's focused right. You've been drinking too much. That's the problem.
Maybe. That wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Exactly. So, we've got a great show for you today.
That was loud.
Yeah. Just waking everybody up.
Dude, I took the kids to go see Suicide Squad.
How is that? I've heard some mixed reviews about that shit.
Like, mixed reviews.
Like,
some bad,
people
some
saying
good.
It's not very good.
Like, I didn't think it was all that great.
right?
But Harley Quinn, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Huh. That's all I have
She
to
was
say.
in Wolf of Wall Street, hey?
Yeah.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
That was like her debut.
Well, wasn't she the one in Focus? That movie with
Yes,
Will Smith?
with Will Smith, but Wolf of Wall Street was before that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
she was quite a stunner in Focus.
yes, in Focus she was good. And she was somewhat intelligent. She played a somewhat intelligent schemer.
A schemer?
Schemer.
That's your word, a schemer?
Yeah, she ran away.
She was a grifter.
a grifter?
Yeah.
I don't know. Will Smith fell in love.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So, all right. So, how was it? Like, did you like it or not?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, for what it is, all those movies to me are the same. All the superhero
What
movies.
do you mean they're the same? This is different, man. This was supposed to be
It was the anti-hero hero.
darker. Was it darker?
Yeah, I mean, a little bit, only because they're the villains.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to spoil alert everybody.
Well, don't.
Because I don't know if you know that they're the villains and they're being heroes. But
Well, no, I kind of got the grasp of that. Was there a lot of Jared Leto's Joker? Was
you know
he
what?
in there quite a bit or not?
He not a ton.
Right.
And he did a fine job. But like to me, he's following up probably the best Joker that there's ever been.
Yeah, it's tough, right?
Dude, Heath Ledger was so good as the Joker.
Okay.
It was kind of hard to follow. He was fine. I think him and Harley Quinn kind of did this cool. You know, their chemistry was good when they were in the same stuff, and
Yeah.
they were both crazy as shithouse rats.
Batshit crazy.
Yeah, they were batshit crazy.
All right, so where's Harley Quinn on the hot crazy Matrix that guy did on
Oh,
YouTube?
she's a 10 hot, 10 crazy.
10 hot, 10 crazy.
Yeah, by
she's in the
far.
danger zone.
Yeah, no, that is the run the other way zone.
So she's not marriage material, but she's good
like
for-
the praying
for fun,
mantis.
right?
Like, you know you're gonna have sex and you're gonna die at the end, but you still do it.
Exactly.
That's pretty hot.
That is pretty awesome.
What else we got, man? I'm trying to think of what else I did this week. I didn't do much.
Okay.
Made a couple skateboards.
Yep.
Like always, I can't fucking just sit still.
I know.
I just do something.
I know. It's crazy. So what kind of boards did you make? Because you're on vacation.
Yeah.
But you're not the kind of guy that takes a vacation and just lays back and does nothing, right?
No, I mean, I try to. Like, I'll jump in the pool and be like, all right, I'm going to sit out here for a couple hours.
But does it work?
And I'm like 10 minutes. And then I'm like, all right, now I got to do something.
Right.
So I did that quite a few times this week. But no, I take these, I make like 2 different kinds of boards.
Okay, so what kind of boards do you make? Talk about it.
So-
Talk yourself up a little bit because this is actually pretty cool shit. So if anybody's in the market for a handmade skateboard made here in Texas, Glenn's going to tell you a little bit about it. Go.
So the first type, what I started making is I always would take like these old skateboards and paint them. And that was kind of like, because I
Right.
grew up with not a ton of money. So I always had like the Target or what would be now the Walmart brand skateboard.
Right.
And I would always sand down the logos and stuff and repaint the board.
Right.
So the older I got, I started figuring out like, dude, I can press my own board together. So I'll take thin sheets of wood
Right.
and press them into these long boards and paint them. Basically, that was the whole reason, was to like paint them. And kind of my own graphic, which was awesome. And then I started doing these like wood. So I buy like higher end wood and cut them into strips and
Right.
glue them all together.
Right.
And paint them that way and just clear coat over them. Like, they don't have logos and stuff painted all over them.
So strength-wise, how strong are they?
Strong as shit.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
I mean, I build some different thicknesses.
Right,
We'll
you can
hold
build for like a
different-
kid or you could build for like an adult, right?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I don't know, I just kind of do it as a hobby.
Got you. Well, it's
fun.
Sounds like a fun hobby. Now, you've done some other wood stuff. You built a bench for us that we had you make for us. That was badass.
It turned out all right.
Thing was heavy.
That was heavy. Yeah,
Heavy.
that was super heavy.
Heavy. Okay.
It's not heavy, that's my brother.
All right, I'm all shared up. We got our shares out there. Hopefully, y'all are watching at home. Make sure you join the conversation because that's the big part of this. Is we want a roll call. We want to watch the comments and see where you guys are listening from. Make sure you tell us that. Give a shout out to where you are. Oil and gas. Let us know what division you're in. Let us know if you're in frac or wireline. Wireline. Hey.
Yeah, well, what does that?
Wireline. When wireline shows up, it's like a bunch of clowns getting out of the. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, wireline guys are going to get mad now. Let us know if you're on the drilling side, if you're on the downstream side. Let us know. So, what's coming up? We're going to start the show or what?
Yeah, let's start it.
Okay. What do I do here? Shut that.
Shut it down.
Shut her down.
Just shut it down. Show's over.
No, show's not over. Show's just getting started.
Okay, just getting rolling.
We are here. Tiki bar time.
We are here.
What are you drinking over there, buddy?
Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke. Okay, listen, we are here. It is episode 25. I'm so jacked for episode 25. This means 25 episodes ago, we started this little venture called Crude Sports Talk. And we've been going ever since.
Every week.
It's been awesome.
Yeah.
Every week, man.
Yeah.
That's like...
We started this little venture called Crude Sports Talk. Oh, man. Stop that.
All right, turn this down. We are on Facebook Live. We got Darren from Laguna Hills, California. Welcome, Darren. Make sure the rest of you kind of chime in and tell us where you're listening from. We want to know kind of if you want us to bring up some topics. We have a nice show planned for you, but if there's something you want to talk about, we may just talk about it. Glenn,
You want me to tell them what's going on?
Let's do that. Sure. What's coming up in this episode?
All right, in this episode, we have a refinery fire and some rig updates, a little ping pong, Olympic fails, the NBC asshole, Hard Knocks, the Joey Bosa saga, A-Rod's farewell, the Nacho fan, divisional breakdowns, and who are the top fantasy defense special teams in this episode of Crude Sports Talk.
Right on. Top defense and special teams. You better tune into this one this week. This is a mighty important category for fantasy. So make sure everyone tunes in for that.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay.
Everything's good. I'm recording.
Just want to make sure.
You sound nice. You're coming in nice like butter in my ears. You ever put butter in your ears?
No, I never have. I'm not sure what that would be like.
No, I don't know. I just kind of thought about it after I said you're coming like butter in my ears, and I'm like,
I'm coming like butter in your ears, is what you just said. I'm totally clipping that piece, and we're using it like every episode.
We are Crude Sports Talk. That's right. All right. Carrie signed in. Carrie Donald, what's going on? She says, I'm here.
Where you at?
Where are you at, Carrie? Let us know. Let's talk about Twitter.
Yeah.
You have been Twitter thumb happy lately, or have you not been on?
You know what?
No,
I kind of slacked off this week.
Yeah, you're on vacation. You can't take a Twittercation though.
I did. I took a Twittercation, and I think we just made that up.
Twittercation.
A Twittercation.
Yeah, it's when you're not on Twitter for a while. It's called Twittercation.
No, I mean, I'll go on there and check it and stuff, see if anything popped up, but I haven't really posted a whole hell of a lot. Not this week. I should have, because me and the family were watching a bunch of Olympics.
Yeah.
And I probably should have, but I was more engrossed into what was going on.
Right.
That, I don't know. You know me, dude. Social media, I'm hit or miss. Sometimes I'm all, and other times I'm nothing.
Gotcha. Well, you can check us out when we are busy doing Twitter, when we're not on a Twittercation, at Crude Sports Talk. That's where you can find us. You can like us on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook Live, you've already done that. Or if you haven't, go hit the like button. And also hit the share button and share it with the people and let them know that you're watching today's episode so that they can join and have a drink with us. We have a bit of a pre-drink. Let me grab my stuff over here. All right. We got a Miller. No, not Miller. Michelob Ultra for me. You're drinking Jack and Coke to start off, and I think today, we usually spin this drink wheel, but we're just cleaning out the fridge today, right?
We're cleaning out the fridge.
It's a fridge clean-out day on episode 25. 25 weeks of adding shit to the bar. We are now going to empty it.
Yeah, we're going to empty this little mini fridge out. Hey, Darren, just a heads up, man. I'm going to be talking a little bit about A-Rod. You may not like. If you think, if you believe he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, which he probably is, and he probably should be, but you may not like what I have to say about his farewell.
All right, we'll let you get to that when you get to Glenn's Outbox. We'll be there in a minute.
Yeah.
Can we give a shout-out to Crown City Crooks?
Yeah, dude. All the music played on our episodes, performed by Crown City Crooks.
Right on. You can get them on, iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you get your music.
That's right.
You can also go check out Original Creative. That's creativewithak.com. They are our website developer and social media expert, helping us out with everything that we do online and getting the show brought to you. And then our also other sponsor, the Garwood. Let's talk about that.
Oh, the Garwood watches are handcrafted out of 100% natural wood.
Yeah.
Born on an early Sunday morning at a random casino in Vegas, the Garwood came into this world a sophisticated, well-dressed gambler with a propensity for bourbon.
Ooh, bourbon. The Garwood watch. These are literally the most coolest. I don't think that's a word.
That is not a phrase.
They're the most coolestest watches you've ever seen. Any English teachers out there are just cringing right now, but they're the coolestest watches. Glenn and I are rocking these watches, and we love them. And you can get 15% off if you go to thegarwood.com and put in promo code CRUDE.
Dude, I'm going to try and mess with this camera real quick.
Why?
Well,
what's wrong with it?
It's fuzzy, no?
It's good.
Are you sure it's good?
Hey, let us know, Facebook Live. Is this fuzzy or is it good?
My iPad looks like shite.
I don't know. Bill Buckley, Cuero, Texas, doing an Eagleford workover. Right on, man. Very cool. Working over a well. And you're on site right now? That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. Okay, I think the camera's fine. If anybody wants us to fuck with the camera and make it better, let us know and we'll fix it. But for now, why don't we keep going? You okay?
Yeah, let's just do it.
Because I want to hear this Outbox thing that you have. Let's, okay, Wheel of Drinks, we decided we are going to...
We're cleaning out the fridge today.
Clean out the fridge.
Yeah.
So let me have another because I'm done this one.
Okay.
Let's get to drinking. You guys at home get to drinking and know that you can go to our website and you can spin the Wheel of Drinks yourself, and whatever it lands on, you got to drink for the rest of the day or year or week or whatever.
Whenever you want to drink.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's fuzzy.
It is fuzzy, right?
It's fuzzy, like a night after drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oil and gas or Outbox?
Why don't I do oil and gas?
Yeah.
And you could go look at. It's a bit blurry. Carrie says, and Pete fuzzy, and Darren fuzzy. Okay, this whole shit's fuzzy.
Yeah, so let me adjust that while you do a little bit of oil and gas.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Oil and gas news. We had a refinery fire in Louisiana. On Thursday, a fire broke out at a refinery along the Mississippi River between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. They're not quite sure what sparked the fire, but what was interesting, some TV footage they showed had these huge flames, huge big clouds of smoke emerging from the refinery. Basically, it was something where all employees, they were accounted for, no injuries reported, and the refinery operation on Friday, except for that one part might take a couple months to get fixed up. But the refinery produces all types of petroleum products, including regular, premium, and low sulfur gasoline. So not sure what kind of effect that's going to have on the market. I read some things where it might affect some prices, but for now hasn't really affected too much. So so good thing everyone's fine and okay, and we have no injuries there. On to another story, oil and gas story. Biggest rig count rise in 2016 just happened this last week. So we saw the biggest rig count spike with a jump of 15 oil and gas rigs and 2 natural gas rigs. And 13 of those were right here in good old Texas. So West Texas Intermediate sitting around $44.39, was up 2% from Friday's price. So we had hovered over 50 there a few weeks ago, and then kind of saw a little bit of a dip. Actually went down under 40 last week. So nice to see it climbing back again. So good signs of improvement. That's all I got for oil and gas news. Woo! All right. We're going to do an Olympic update. We're going to do your letter first. Let's do your letter first.
It's up to it.
Huh?
I was going to say it's up to you.
Let's do your letter.
Okay.
On to the third installment of our weekly segment called Glenn's Outbox. First week we talked about the Olympics being held in Rio. Glenn wrote a letter to the Olympic Committee. Then last week you wrote a letter to the Bennett brothers, Michael Bennett and Martellus Bennett. Yep, they were shooting some fires at different people around the league, and Glenn had something to say about that. And this week, who are you talking about?
Oh, I'm going to take on Alex Rodriguez, who sees his final game in Major League Baseball this week.
It was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
It was last night.
So he's done.
He's done. A-Rod is done.
So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go.
All right, I don't know if I'm ready, but
just drop the hammer.
I'll
Make
read
it
it
happen.
anyways.
All right.
Dear Mr. Alex Rodriguez, after 22 years in Major League Baseball, you have planned to play your last game this week. I can honestly say I could give 2 shits less. Maybe growing up in L.A., listening to Vin Scully call the Dodger games has made me kind of a baseball purist. Maybe the fact that my youth was centered around baseball. I was taken to the baseball field to watch my dad coach the first week of my life. My grandfather helped coach a Little League team to the World Series. My dad and uncles coached us all growing up. My cousins, brothers, and I all played in the same league for years. Most of us had coached at one point or another. Many of them still coach. Baseball to me is a reminder of my youth. It was a time before our family was split up, a time where a kid could leave after breakfast and come home before the streetlights came on for dinner. You would play wiffle ball at the park for hours and then go straight to Little League practice. You could listen to the local broadcast of your team, read the fucking sports page where real journalists lived, and watch highlights only on local news if deemed worthy for that show. You learned about players from the back of baseball cards and flocked to the local card shop for the latest news from some sweaty fat guy behind the counter. They were simpler times, and baseball seemed simpler back then. I know that you are not to blame for the downfall of America's pastime. You are only a small part of the problem. Pitchers have been doctoring the balls, and batters have been loading the bats since nearly the beginning. A player that has spent 22 years in the league with a .297 lifetime batting average, 696 home runs, over 2,000 RBIs, 10 Silver Slugger awards, 2 Golden Gloves, and 25 Grand Slams should be honored. But instead, I cannot wait to see you out of baseball. I watched you play with the Seattle Mariners, and I watched you leave. I watched you sign a 10-year, $250 million contract with the Rangers. You played 4 seasons and then traded to the Yankees. You opted out of your contract 3 years early and signed for a new 10-year, $275 million contract with them. I don't hate you because of the money. It did rub me the wrong way that you never seemed to finish out a contract before demanding a new one. What I have issue with is you became a symbol of the Yankees' win-at-all-cost mentality. Look at Game 6 of the 2004 American League Championship Series. When attempting to run out an infield single, you tried to slap the ball out of Bronson Arroyo's glove. Or 3 years later, when rounding the bases behind Blue Jays third baseman Howie Clark, who was waiting to catch a pop fly, you yelled, "Mine!" Leading Clark to believe another teammate had a better play on the ball. He got out of the way and the ball dropped into the infield. That was a Bush League move. Shit, while married at the time, you were seen with your stripper friend all over town. Have some fucking tact and hide that shit like other athletes do. You never cared that you were a role model. You never thought about the young guys coming up that may have looked up to you. You seemed only to care about Alex. You tested positive for steroids, and after years of denial, you finally came clean. After you were left with no choice. The baseball purist in me disagrees with all of those things. You have a responsibility to leave the game in a better way than you found it. You failed at that. The human in me understands the need to win and to accumulate a legacy. What I have trouble with is allegedly you having 2 paintings over your bed of you painted as a centaur. The photo shoot of you kissing your reflection, and the fact that you played for the Yankees. Now that you have played your last major league game, please stay away from the game that holds so many fond memories for me. A game that you tried to diminish with your selfishness and arrogance. I do hope that you find awareness in these later years of how your actions affect others. You will always be a giant douchebag to me, so enjoy your retirement. Sincerely, Crude Sports Talk.
All right. Glenn's Outbox, everybody. Some harsh words for A-Rod.
Goodbye, son.
It's interesting because you sign these off as Crude Sports Talk, and it's like,
I'm
means
dragging
me
you
too.
under the
You're
bus,
dragging
too.
me in with you, right?
Yeah.
You're like, bring me along with you to rag on A-Rod. So you've got Darren that says 100% agree with everything said here, LOL. So you've got a guy that says, so Darren, should he send it? The rest of Crude Nation out there watching, should he send it?
That's the question. Should I send
Should
this
he send
letter
it? That's
to
the question.
A-Rod?
Send it or trash it. That's the answers. It's either send it or trash it. Let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on.
Let's move on. Olympics.
The Olympics.
The Olympics.
The Olympics.
Man, it's been good this week, too.
I'm gonna tell you, what we thought was just gonna be an Olympics full of poopy water, it's actually been pretty interesting. So,
yeah.
Let's start first with a matchup I was watching the other night, and I'm telling you, I was hooked. So on DirecTV, there's a Rio Olympics.
Is that the 8 box?
It had 6 at the time. Yeah, same idea. They had 6 boxes of what's going on all around the Olympics. So,
yeah, it's like the red zone.
Yeah, it's the red zone for the Olympics,
which is cool.
Fucking awesome. So I see there's ping pong going on, and I'm like, all right, there's some ping pong. A couple Chinese ladies going against each other, and I clicked on, man, and then I start watching, and there's this chick named Ding Ning.
Yep,
and
Ding
she's
Ning.
playing Li Shasha.
Yep,
and it's spelled Xixi, but it's pronounced Shasha. I was watching long enough to actually learn how to pronounce their names.
Good.
So Ding Ning is like, fucking, she won the gold medal. She ended up winning the gold medal. But what I loved is she's playing her own teammate.
Right.
And they made sure to mention that there's no coaches when you're playing your own teammate. Because the coaches coach the team, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, so there's no coach because they're playing China against China. And this Ding Ning, every time she won, she'd do like a, ah! I was just like, that's such passion. It was so amazing. So I was pretty pumped. I liked it. I watched ping pong. It was exciting.
That is
yeah,
exciting.
she won. She beat Li Shasha and won the gold medal.
I didn't watch one bit of that. Not one bit.
So it was pretty cool. But more excitingly, the other night, Thursday night, how about Michael Phelps?
Dude.
Is he a freak or what?
He is a freak. Did you watch? So the last Olympics, they did this. You know how the NFL does that sports science?
Yeah.
well, I don't even think it's the NFL, but I think it's ESPN does sports science.
Right.
But they did one on him, like how his body is built to be a swimmer, like from his large, wide feet, like flippers to his shoulder. Like, it's just
his
crazy.
His lats are like wings, man.
Yeah.
If you look at them, man, it's unreal. So,
but fourth gold that in these Olympics on the 200-meter IM. And dude, the Ravens preseason game was going on at the time, right?
Yeah. So he's from Maryland.
Right.
So they paused.
He's a Baltimore native.
They paused it. Yeah, he's a Baltimore native. They paused it, the game, showed the race up on the screen. And what was really cool is you saw Carolina Panthers and Ravens fans all cheering and chanting, USA, USA. And it was like everybody coming together just over Michael Phelps. So it was pretty interesting, pretty cool, great race. Just at the very end, how he came on to win that. It was such a good race.
Well,
man.
and he if that was the one I remember, he blew the field away. Like, they were so surprised. He was over a body length in front of the next guy.
Right.
Like, he just crushed it.
It's unreal.
But that kind of brings us to the medal count. So the U.S. has the most medals with 52.
Yes.
21 of those are gold.
As of when? Right now?
As of this morning.
As of this morning. Okay.
Yeah. Most of those come out of the pool. Like, most of those are swimmers.
Of course.
Dude, and I was watching, I didn't know anything about her. I don't follow swimming except for the Olympics.
You can talk about Simone Manuel?
No, I'm going to talk, which was dope.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
But this 19-year-old Katie Ledecky, have you seen her?
No.
Dude, she's got exactly the same medal count this Olympics as Phelps.
No shit.
4 golds, 1 silver.
19
years old.
Okay. Wow.
Dude, she's crushing it.
Wow, dude.
But yeah, so let's
let's talk Simone Manuel because that brings me to another
There's a
person
lot of
too.
Simone.
So, there's some more Simone coming up. But Simone Manuel is in the freestyle.
Yeah.
Now, she's going up against, obviously, a whole crew of people, but notably, she's going up against a 16-year-old Canadian.
Yes.
Yes.
And did you see the twin sister, or not twins, the sisters from Australia?
Yes, I saw that too.
Who were kind of favored.
Yeah.
Which was cool.
It was cool.
I was rooting for them.
Were you?
At
Australia?
first.
Really?
Well, yeah, but it was two sisters. Like, they had never, like, done an individual meet where because they had already both won the relay.
Yeah.
Or medaled on the relay.
That's just your dream of being with Australian
But that's kind of cool. Like, the old man sitting in the crowd.
Yeah.
Watching his 2 daughters. Like, I was hoping they would get, like, first and second or second. But I really love how it turned out.
Yeah, it turned out great. So the way it ended was literally a tie between U.S.'s Simone Manuel and Canada's Penny, and I don't want to say her name wrong, so I'm just not going to say the last name. Help me out how to pronounce her last name.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Anyways, it was fantastic. So good finish. So a tie for gold, and USA and Canada brings home the gold in the women's 100-meter freestyle.
But she was also the first African-American to win an individual medal in swimming.
Yes, that's the other thing. That's right.
Yeah.
First African-American, right?
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
Which is, dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
And she lost her shit at the end. She wasn't the favorite. She wasn't supposed to win, and she handled her shit. Like, she was crying as soon as she looked up.
Right.
It was dope. It was cool to watch. Hey, Webb, just so you know, give us
coming.
a minute.
Yeah,
we're gonna get to this.
Listen, are we still talking swimming?
No.
Okay, well,
I'm done with swimming.
I'm going to put this in the show notes. I just got this texted to me from listener Josh.
Okay.
Who is also asking about Hope Solo. And this is breaking news. Breaking news. You heard it here first on Crude Sports Talk. He texted me this link that says Michael Phelps, before he checked into rehab in September, was having a steamy affair with much older blonde Taylor Chandler. What's interesting is that Taylor Chandler just came out and said she was born a man.
What?
That's what it says.
Is that true?
That's what it says. So now I haven't vetted this or looked at this. This comes from, like I said, listener Josh.
But he's
pretty
engaged.
credible source. I'm just saying. No,
He's
but
got
this
a
is
kid.
But this is back then. This is back in
okay.
September then, and so
Back in September, he's got like a fucking 4-month-old kid.
I don't know. It says. I'm just saying. Let's check it out. We'll look into it.
Yeah, we're gonna look into this one.
And what's interesting, so Josh put this up. He said, had to talk about this. So so who knows?
Wow.
Yeah.
We really have to look into that.
Yeah, let's look into that. And bring it up next
He's
week.
a lady boy.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, just thought I'd interrupt the program to bring that up. That was pretty funny, actually.
We interrupt your regular scheduled program.
Michael Phelps was dating a tranny. So, okay, not that there's anything wrong with trannies.
No.
It's okay. We accept everyone. I just had to say that, right?
I can't believe that, dude.
Okay. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So, all right. Do you want to get on to Hope Solo, or you want to talk U.S. gymnastics?
No. Let's go ahead and let's do some gymnastics.
Okay,
That's fine.
gymnastics.
Yeah,
So-
we did some research, so let's check it out.
How about the U.S. gymnastic team? In the team event, they take gold.
Yeah, they took gold.
They're sick, right? They got Gabby Douglas. They got that Alley girl. I forget her last name. They've got spring native Simone Biles.
Who's, dude, they're saying is
She's
the
so
greatest gymnast of all time already.
She's so sick. We're going to
She's
talk about the all around.
so good.
So let's talk about this. So me and my daughter are watching because my daughter is into gymnastics.
Right.
So I kept her up late the other night. Sorry, my wife. My wife's actually in Canada right now.
You just sold yourself out.
Yeah, I know. I let my daughter stay up late to watch gymnastics.
But there's no school right now. It's fine.
there's no school. It's cool. It's
fine.
summer. But anyways, and we watched it, and it was amazing. So what they have is they have the all around competition, right?
The team or the individual?
No, individual,
Okay.
all around, right?
Yep.
And last year, the U.S. team, Allie, what's her last name? Dude, I don't have it down here, do I?
I did, and I took it off.
Why would you take her name
She's
off?
good. I don't know why I took it off.
Anyways,
Uh,
yeah, shit, that's going to kill me. Somebody tell me what her last name is, please.
She's
Allie,
good, too.
American gymnast. She won the gold last year in this event, right? In the all-around. So you're watching, and then I watched the balance beam was sick, dude. These chicks do like triple flips, like flip over flip after flip, and they land on a fucking 4-inch wide balance beam, man. It's sick. Yeah. So then it comes to the floor routine at the very end, and these two girls, they just crush it. But Simone Biles, had the most amazing performance. It was unreal, and
She's
it was
like
just
4'8" and just nothing but muscle.
But when she does her flips, like when she goes in, you know how they go into the back handsprings and they flip,
Yeah.
and then the last one they spring up. She must have been at least 15 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah.
It's sick, man. That 4'8" girl's 15 feet in the air. It's unreal.
Yeah, she did a good job.
I was pretty impressed by it. I thought it was amazing. She won the gold. Now, here's what's interesting. Since 1980, okay, this is the interesting fact about Simone Biles.
Okay.
Since 1980, the margin of difference from gold to silver.
I know this too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not only did she have the largest margin of difference just this year, but including every year cumulative since 1980, she's had a bigger margin of defeat in points.
Yep.
Can you fucking believe that?
Dude,
it's unreal.
Rushed it.
Yes, she did crush it. I'm very proud of her. Simone Biles, spring native. She trains just around the corner from us, and we were very proud of her. All right, let's go move on.
Okay.
Speaking of that, how about Al Troutwig's comments?
What a son of a bitch.
What a douchebag.
Yeah,
huh?
that was a dick move.
So
So after referring to Simone Biles' parents as grandparents, a follower on Twitter let him know that he should refer to them as parents because they've adopted her.
right.
Which is true.
Right.
Like, they're her parents.
Yeah.
So he tweeted back that Simone Biles' adopted parents are not her real parents.
Who says that?
What a cock.
He's a dick.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
So then he does this stupid apology and shit like that. But anyways, Al Troutwig, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. All right. Dude, so it's pretty cool.
Let's go to the Filipino diving team, and then we'll take on...
No, those are all the other fails. Let's talk Hope Solo.
Oh, okay, we'll go... Okay.
Hope Solo.
So the U.S., I watched this match yesterday with my wife.
Yes.
Because my wife and daughter are big soccer fans.
Yes.
And so we watched, and we've been watching every U.S. women's soccer match, whatever the fuck it's called.
It's a match.
But the U.S. women's soccer team is out. They lose to Sweden in penalty kicks. And
Yes.
Hope Solo ends up calling the Swedish team cowards.
Cowards. Bunch of cowards.
Cowards.
Who says that?
Hope Solo.
Man,
She did not, like, to me, I like her. She's a badass. She usually doesn't give a fuck what people think.
yeah.
But I don't think she had her greatest tournament.
You lost, dude.
And you lost
And it was
at a
mostly your
shootout.
fault.
Right.
Yeah.
The shootout was on you.
Yeah, so they lose. She comes and says this bullshit. I think... I don't quite agree with it. I mean, like, now she goes into talking about why and talks about the style of the game. And
Yeah,
this
but
and
the
that.
way that she's talking shit is the way the U.S. used to play.
Exactly.
Like, dude, it's
that coach
they
coached the
game
same
planned
system
for you.
Yeah.
And they beat you. That
Yeah.
was a better game plan.
It was, and it worked. So
And it worked.
So anyway, so I don't quite agree with what Hope Solo had to say there. You know, especially in defeat, you want her to be a little bit more humble.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways,
Can I talk about, dude, so I watched that Rugby 7.
right.
The 7-on-7 rugby.
Oh, how was that?
Dude, it was kind of cool.
Really?
And I did watch Fiji. I watched the bronze match.
Yeah.
And the gold silver match. So Fiji ended up taking on Great Britain in the gold match.
Right.
And after 16 Olympic appearances, the nation of Fiji got its first medal, and it was a gold.
First ever.
First ever
Yeah,
medal.
that's cool.
And they steamrolled the shit out of the British. Like, it was almost like when we won our country. They just steamrolled the shit out of them.
I mean, it's their sport. It's like Canada and hockey. It's like, you know what I mean?
But the cool thing was listening to all these guys. They so there's not like a ton of Wi-Fi in the Fijian Islands. So anybody who kind of happened to have that TV,
Yeah.
just had crowds coming to the house to watch the game. Like, that's pretty cool, man.
That is really cool. Country coming together. That's what these Olympics are all about, is your country coming together. Right?
And
So-
right on for Fiji.
yeah, good for them.
Good for you.
Fucking A.
All right, let's get on to Olympic fails.
Ah, the fails.
These were kind of awesome.
All right, so weird moment. So first, so close to a gold, then faceplant. Oh, this one's a little upsetting.
Dude, so the Dutch cyclist. This was
dude.
women's cycling.
Women's cycling.
Yeah.
And how close to the finish was she? Do you know?
I don't 200 meters.
It was close, right?
It was pretty close.
And she's coming around an embankment or a turn, right?
And it had been raining and stuff.
Yeah.
And she just.
And she
ate
hit
shit.
She hit the curb, and it's like this 1 foot curb up the side.
Yep.
And the camera stayed on her for a couple seconds, and she didn't move.
No.
She was not moving. She hit that curb, and she was out.
Like, she's fine now.
yeah, she's fine now, but dude, she planted it.
And she was so close. So there was actually the U.S. woman was in second at the time.
Right.
And so she took first and instantly was overtaken. So she ended up getting fourth place.
She ended up getting back up and getting fourth place?
No. The U.S.
The U.S.
Yeah,
Oh,
she just couldn't handle the sprint that was coming at the end.
Right.
So
Right.
you had a chance to win gold, and you fell. The U.S. had a chance to win gold, and you fell behind.
Ugh.
What a crazy shit.
Yeah, that's crazy ending, right? That's
and
what
I
it's
don't
all
ever
about,
watch
though.
that road race shit.
No?
I guess finish. Like, dude, just finish because you never know what's going to happen.
Were you watching that, or did you watch the replay?
Nah, I
didn't
watched
watch
the
it
replay.
either, yeah. How about the fucking French gymnast who broke his leg on the vault?
See, dude, somebody forgot, like, hey, that's acting that you say break your leg. You don't do that to a
You don't
gymnast.
say break a leg to a gymnast, no.
Dude, that was I watched that one time, and I will never watch it again. It
Me
was
too.
the grossest shit I've ever seen.
Does that shit make you cringe?
It did.
I have a hard time watching stuff
It
like
really
that.
did. He looked
Yeah.
like Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, dude,
Like his leg
was
just-
like in the middle of his tibia fibia or whatever on his shin. It just went and it
Yeah.
was like sideways. It was fucked.
Gross.
But here's the thing: is there something wrong with his bone structure that happens?
I'm sure he just fell on it the wrong way. I don't know, man. Like, those
I
guys
just-
are coming down with so much force on that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it doesn't take much. Like, maybe he should drink more milk. I don't know.
It's delicious.
Milk is delicious.
Milk is delicious.
Yeah. That's great for bone density.
All right.
Milk brought to you by Crude Sports
Yeah,
Talk.
milk. Go get your milk. I don't drink milk actually.
I know you don't. You're
I drink
lactose.
almond milk because I'm lactose
lame.
intolerant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're missing out. Cow milk is the best. What about the female? Dude, did you see the female gymnast
Dude,
who
hold on.
fell right on her face?
Watcher Darren says, "I'm watching you guys just for the injuries."
Oh, that's going to happen.
We might injure ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, pulled his shoulder. Okay, so what's the next one? The diving team?
No.
No, what you got?
The female gymnast, I think she was on the pommel horse. I don't know what it was,
The
but
pommel horse.
fell right on. No, because they don't do that.
Yeah, pommel horse.
No, that's the one that dudes do. With
Oh,
the two.
chicks don't do the pommel horse?
No, they do the. I don't know what that is, but where they run up real fast.
The vault?
The vault.
Yeah, it's the vault.
And I think that's the one where she fell right on her face. Maybe it was.
Oh!
Did you see that?
I think I did,
Was it
yes.
the floor routine?
Yeah, no, that's the vault. And
Was
she
it the vault?
flipping around and
Yeah,
then
it fell right on her
plant.
face.
Yikes.
That was, Dude, that's the reason I watch stuff like that.
Sure, that's not nice.
No, it's not nice at
Come
all.
on.
But
These people
that's
work
like watching
so hard.
NASCAR. Like I don't watch NASCAR for anything except for crashes.
That's terrible.
Well, what else is there? Left turn, left turn, left turn, left turn.
Do they signal to their
left
turn?
turn?
Do you signal?
You left
should-
your
you should
goddamn blinker on
You
again.
should have to signal your turn. Yeah. Anyways.
All right, let's move on.
Wow, you're being a dick to sports today.
I am.
You're a sports dick.
I'm ornery.
This is the reason I watch diving. So, I mean, I'll give you.
Yeah, this is good.
How about the Filipino team? If you guys have not seen this video, I have a link to this. But the Filipino team goes up to do their dive. Now, we're talking, the 3-meter diving board?
I don't know, whatever.
Springboard. And the first guy goes and does his dive, and he starts flipping backwards. And then at the very end, he's definitely not going to make it, and you can totally tell.
Right.
But he throws his hands back anyways with this face like, eh. And just this shit-eating. And now he fucking landed on his back. So
Dude,
then,
like that dive was something I could have done.
yeah. So then he gets out of the pool, which was so funny, and then he goes and his teammate high-fives him, and then his teammate goes up to do his dive and pretty much does the same fucking thing, like face planted. And it was like, are you kidding me? Like both these guys. So then the other Filipino diver, after failing his dive, runs and gets into the warm-up pool. They high-five each other, and they think they were the fucking kings. But you are viral kings now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, all right. So that's all we got for Olympics. Till next week.
Till next week.
You ready to get into some sports talk?
Dude, I don't know if I love this cleaning out the fridge.
Why? What do you
Because
got?
I just went in and grabbed these Seagram's Escapes.
Oh, Seagram's Escape.
Never tried one.
Hmm.
It looks like a soda.
How is your vagina today?
Clammy.
Oh, shit.
That's disgusting.
Okay. All right.
Dude, hold on. I just got we're getting into sports right now. I just got a notification. Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz, CT reveals hairline fracture in ribs.
What?
Yep.
For who?
Carson Wentz, rookie.
No way.
Yep.
Hairline fracture in his ribs.
Yep. Good thing you weren't going to start anyways.
Wow. Good thing I didn't draft him yet in fantasy.
Oh, shit.
Okay. That sucks, dude. How is it?
Sweet as goodness.
Oh,
It's super
good.
sweet.
How's your diabetes?
Yeah, I'm getting some diabetes.
You're on a goal to get some diabetes. Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk sports. Come on now. Oh, what's wrong with
Hit
this?
it.
Okay, Hard Knocks review. Let's talk Hard Knocks. Now, you haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it, no.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to fucking spoil this shit for you because Hard Knocks is on. It started Tuesday night, and it's on again on Tuesday following the LA Rams.
Yep, that's my bad for not watching.
It's your bad for not watching.
Yeah.
And anybody else who hasn't watched yet, then fuck you. So the LA Rams are the focus of this year's Hard Knocks on HBO. It runs till just the start of September, right before the season. And I'm telling you, we're in for a treat. The best part of the first episode, I thought, was defensive line coach who's a former Marine. His name's Mike Waffle. And he kept saying, we will fuck you up. He's a no bullshit guy. This like rough and tough ex-Marine who I would never want to fuck with. He kind of reminds me of your neighbor across the street, the Marine guy.
Oh, yeah.
He reminds me of him. Like, just would never want to fuck with him. So, your neighbor doesn't listen to the show, does he? That guy?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Uh-oh. Well, just if he does,
Well, he knows you won't fuck with him.
I won't fuck with him.
No.
Yeah, so don't fuck with me. How about the Rams wide receiver who got cut?
Yeah, so
Did you
speaking
read
of
this
Hard Knocks,
article?
I read a little bit about it.
I watched it happen.
I don't know, dude. It's kind of a minor transaction anyways, but
It's not minor. Coach Fisher said specifically to the entire group, we're staying in dorms. That's where they're staying, in
Yeah.
these fucking dorms.
right.
On a college campus.
Yeah.
And the rules in college dorms on a college campus are there's no guests of especially a female guest.
Yeah.
And he decided that he's above those rules.
Yeah, but it's wide receiver Dion Long. Like, I'm not too worried
That's
about
probably
losing
why.
him. Yeah.
That's probably why.
That's what
if
I mean.
Todd Gurley did it, do you think they'd cut Todd Gurley?
Hell no.
No, it's like he was a cuttable, expendable player
Right.
that he could make a lesson of.
Yeah.
It's honest to God what it was. Because if it was a good player, he would have never cut him.
No.
I don't think.
No.
Right? So
No, but you found yourself an out.
yeah, he gave Fisher a reason to cut him, and he shouldn't have done that. As a rookie, he should have never fucking done that, and it's his bad. So
Yeah.
so Dion Long looking for a new team.
What is this that you have this? Jared Goff and half the Rams don't know where the sun rises.
Listen, I'm not fucking kidding about this, dude.
Is this from?
This is for real. This is from Hard Knocks, and this is literally what happened on the show. One of the coaches asked Jared Goff where the sun rises.
So he doesn't know where the land of the rising sun is?
But he doesn't know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Didn't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, but dude, the far east is the land of the rising sun.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, whether it's that or whatever.
What the fuck are we teaching our kids in college now?
He went to college.
He
Came out of
graduated
college,
from college.
Didn't fucking know where the sun sets or when the sun rises.
You're on the West Coast. It doesn't get
Right.
any more setting than the West Coast.
So somebody else knows, and he starts going around to other people. He's like, "Hey, where's the sunrise?" And people are like, "I don't know. What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about?" And they're all fucking dumb, dude. Like, I just couldn't believe it. One guy knew. Another guy, his center, turns around to him and says, "The sun doesn't rise, man. The earth spins." And then Jared Goff's like, "Oh, yeah. The earth," and he's talking to the coach, "The earth spins. The sun doesn't rise. The earth spins." And it's like, you guys fucking serious right now? So yeah, like,
yeah, that's our future.
it's pretty dumb. That's our future. That's your LA Rams.
That's our future.
So anyways, I thought that was pretty good. Made them look pretty dumb. What else we got?
We're going to talk a little bit about the Rams today.
Yeah, we'll get into it a little more. Yep.
Yeah, I've got a lot to say.
Cool. We talked about the Hall of Fame game
Yep.
a little bit on the onset on the Facebook Live while we're waiting to get it all shared up.
Well, we're in Southern California. Let's continue on with the Chargers.
Okay, the Joey Bosa saga. What do you want to talk about that?
Dude, so the Chargers shut down talks. Dude, they haven't. I guess Bosa and his the fuck is it called?
Agent?
His agent.
Yeah.
Gave a proposal 2 weeks ago. The Chargers haven't said shit.
Wow.
They're done.
They're like, fuck you. You're a rookie.
You're a rookie.
You're a rookie. You haven't proven shit in the NFL. Get to work. Start playing some football before you start making some asinine demands.
But then Joey Bosa's mom took to social media.
Oh, his mom did.
Yeah, mom getting up for his son.
All right, what'd mom say?
I don't even know what she said, but she said some bullshit.
Bullshit.
Like, dude, if I'm anywhere, I don't need my mom having my back.
I want to know what you guys think of a rookie NFL player who just got drafted this year, thinking he's a diva and not going and playing with his team over some language in the contract.
Yeah, you already have your rookie contract.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the what is it, the CBA?
Yeah.
They've already said this is what's fair. This is what you should get.
Yeah.
Look at Antonio Brown still working off of his.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
exactly.
Joey Bosa, you are not better than Antonio Brown.
Fuck no.
You haven't proven shit in the NFL yet.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens with this.
I'm
but
kind of
honestly,
curious.
I hope he doesn't play.
No, I hope he doesn't play
I hope he
either.
doesn't play at all. I hope he doesn't play a fucking snap this year.
I hope you go to the CFL.
Yeah. So this is for you. All right. So what's next?
I don't know.
Let's get into some
Major League Baseball.
All right.
Oh, shh.
Oh, did I fuck you? Did I cock block you or
You
what?
almost cocked
What happened?
No, go ahead.
No, I talk blocked you.
No, you
go.
No, you go.
No, you go, man.
It's too late now.
No, you fucking go.
I can't do it.
This week in baseball.
This week in baseball, Tim Tebow wants in.
Tim Tebow wants in. What's going on with Tim Tebow?
I guess he's been trying out for a bunch since the start of the season, trying out for some major league teams, trying to get.
He's trying to play baseball.
Yeah.
Is he any good?
I guess he was in high school.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine, but that was 11 years ago.
I mean, he's athletic. He should be pretty good at it.
No. Yeah. He could play like adult softball.
Yeah.
But it's been 11 years, dude.
Slow-
You're not.
slow pitch.
Yeah, slow pitch. You're not a major league baseball player.
I don't get it, man. Why he doesn't go just play in the CFL? I don't understand why he said no to the CFL. He'd be a star in the CFL.
I think he would still be in the NFL if he would have said, okay, I'll be a tight end.
No.
Seriously, you don't think so?
He's a quarterback.
I think he would have been a great tight end.
Or
a slot receiver.
Who would he have been better than as a tight end?
What?
With all the tight ends out there, right? Like, tell me who he would have been better than.
I think right now he could start quarterback for the Denver Broncos.
No.
Who the fuck is better than him on the Broncos right now?
We're going to get into this today because we're
Okay.
talking, and I'll tell you who's better. So stay tuned.
Cool.
I'll tell you.
I'm excited.
I hope
Is it
you are.
Is it the douchebag that wears sunglasses inside at the draft?
No, it's not.
I know it's not. I know who you like.
You know who I like. Okay. So that's Tim Tebow trying out a baseball career. What about Trulia Prince Fielder, man? This is a kind of sad story, I think. What do you think?
kind of sad, kind of cool at the same time.
Yeah, okay. What you got? What happened?
So the career of Texas Rangers DH, Prince Fielder, looks like it's over. The doctors won't clear him to play anymore.
Right.
And he's basically retired.
So he's done.
He's medically
But he
retired.
was wearing a neck brace in the interview, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cool thing to me is that he's got 319 career home runs,
Right.
which is the same that his dad, Cecil Fielder, finished with.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
Did you say Cecil?
Yeah.
Is it Cecil or Cecil?
Cecil?
No, it's one or the other.
I'm not him. I don't know.
Are you Glon or are you Glenn?
You're being a real dick right
I'm not
now.
being a dick. You called the guy Cecil.
I think, I don't know. Cecil Fielder is what I always called him.
Tomato. Okay.
Come on.
All right, move on.
Dude,
Hold on, it's
does
fun.
it really matter?
No, it's fun. That's all. I just have fun with it.
Okay.
Okay, what about the GoFundMe update?
So Houston Astros reportedly cutting their losses with Carlos Gomez.
They are, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Did
so-
they get any money from the GoFundMe, though?
No. They didn't even worry about that, man.
No.
They just, you know what though? I gotta say, I feel bad because he had a classy response. He says, "I know I didn't live up to my best.
Right.
I wish them the best. They have a great team and a great organization.
There you go. That's a good way to
So
go.
good for him.
Yeah, good.
The kid in Austin can keep his money.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just close
What happens
down
to all that
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, though?
It never, if they don't reach the point of
The goal?
the goal, it just goes away.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't get pulled
Nobody
out of your
gets their
account.
nobody loses their money. The kid's not going on a shopping spree and buying a
Right.
new Porsche.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. How about Nacho fan? This is actually pretty funny. To round up.
Nacho fan.
Did you sing that?
Yeah, I did. Hell yeah.
Sing it again.
No.
Do it again.
That was all you got.
I wanna be a Nacho fan. Come on, man. Sing with me.
No.
right.
I did it once. You should have been on it with me.
I should have done it. I wanted to do it together.
Well, you didn't.
I missed out.
So did you see this at all?
What?
Did you see this video?
Yes, the guy tries to go for a foul ball.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Spills his own nachos all over himself.
That's fucking crazy.
All over his shirt. And did not get the foul ball.
So he got nachos all over, no ball.
Yep.
Big loss for him.
The Pirates were cool about it, though. They gave him a new shirt, a ball, and a new plate of nachos.
Are you
But-
fucking serious?
Yeah, but he gets the fail of the week.
They did not.
Yeah, they did.
Oh my god, that's cool. That's cool, actually.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Right on. Well, that's all we got for baseball. Let's get into some fun stuff. You ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's get into it. All right,
Is this where you do it?
it's where I do my dance that my wife makes fun of. In the AFC and NFC, we have been covering the AFC, NFC North. We've done the South. We've done the East. We are in our final week of covering all the teams, and we are now in the Old West.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to cover the NFC West and the AFC West. Let's start in the AFC with the Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos. Coach Gary Kubiak loses Peyton Manning.
Yep.
He loses Brock Osweiler
Yep.
to some money to a local guy here, Houston Texan. And now they're, kind of opened up a spot for quarterbacks. So they brought in Mark Sanchez.
Yep.
They drafted sunglasses at night douchebag Paxton Lynch out of Memphis.
Right.
And the
Your
one guy,
Your guy.
we just talked about this. I'm going to reveal who I think it's going to be. It's not going to be Mark. It's not going to be Paxton. Trevor Siemian will start for the Denver Broncos this year and will be the number one quarterback. That is my bold prediction for the Denver Broncos.
I think that Sanchez will start, but he will get pulled right quick and in a hurry.
I agree.
But
So-
that's not what you just said.
No, I said eventually, like this year, Trevor Siemian will start.
You said this year he will
He will
start
start.
as the quarterback,
Oh, I see what you mean. No, like I think Sanchez might have to fuck up a little first.
which won't take him but a quarter.
It won't take him long.
Yeah.
But here's what I think. I don't even know, and maybe I should backpedal a little bit on that comment and say that I think Mark Sanchez will fuck up enough in the preseason, and Trevor Siemian will emerge as the starter maybe game one. Let's do that. That's my new bold prediction is game one starter will be Trevor Siemian for the Denver Broncos this year. What do you think?
That's what you just said. And
No, I'm saying game one. Now I'm saying yes, game one.
And I'm
agreeing.
saying no. I think Sanchez will start game one.
Yeah, now I'm
but
disagreeing with you.
he will make it not past the first half.
All right. But you eventually think that Trevor Siemian will come in.
Yeah,
as
I
the
do
starter.
think
Okay.
so.
All right.
I do. But I think they're screwed.
Why?
I don't, because they're going to try and use the same formula that they used last year with Manning and Osweiler to your quarterback doesn't fuck you enough that your defense carries you,
Right.
and they're not going to be able to do it. I think they got a long road to hoe.
Their defense is fucking awesome.
Their defense is awesome, but it's not good enough to make up for their quarterbacks.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, let's talk about their defense. Von Miller.
Yeah, big contract.
Right? Huge contract. They re-signed him, which is what they needed to do. And then, of course, the rest of the defense that rounds out that amazing crew that won the Super Bowl. Their defense won that Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't their offense.
Well, which is why Von Miller got that huge contract.
Exactly. So, anyway, that's your Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos. That's what we think. We'll get into the prediction of the AFC West here when we finish all the other three teams. Kansas City Chiefs, Coach Andy Reid. What were their biggest move this year was retaining, I think, outside linebacker Tamba Ali.
That's what I figured.
I mean, they didn't do much else, right?
No, I mean, you know what? I kind of like Rod Streeter a little bit.
Yeah, Rod Streeter comes over from Oakland, right?
Yeah. I think that's a good pickup, but
I think it gives them another option other than Jeremy Maclin. You know what I mean? They got
Yeah.
Rod Streeter and Maclin, so I like that pick too. They retained Eric Berry on defense, who was that amazing comeback story last year after his battle with cancer,
Yep.
right? So,
and we talked about that.
Yep.
I think they have a chance to step out of the shadows of the Broncos.
I'm interested to see if Chris Jones, who they drafted, will be able to keep his dick in his pants.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't remember, we talked about this episode 1. So there you go. 25 weeks ago, we talked about this, Glenn.
That's right.
Because that was our episode 1. We talked about Chris Jones' dick falling out at the combine.
That's right.
And
but he's
had
got
some
like
fun
a
with
new
that.
underwear sponsor, so he's all good.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
His dick's gonna stay in his pants.
The new underwear line called Dick Don't Come Out.
Dick don't.
Dick Don't Come Out. All right, let's move on to the Oakland Raiders. Head coach Jack Del Rio and his Derek Carr, his little protege. What do you think? Derek
I
Carr?
like Derek Carr.
I like Derek Carr.
I
too.
really like Derek Carr.
I like me some Derek Carr. Kind of broke out last year, but he's looking to get even better. But forget offense for a second. Look at what they did on defense.
What did they do on defense?
Well, I mean,
We got Woodson, who retired.
yeah, Woodson retires.
That's I mean, he was towards the back end of his career, but he still was putting up numbers. It's kind of hard to take away that veteran.
Right. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They add talent on defense. They did add some veterans. They add Bruce Irvin from the Seahawks,
Yep.
who's a fucking monster. They added safety Reggie Nelson from the Bengals. They add cornerback Sean Smith, right,
yep.
from the Chiefs. And they add this, I mean, take that and put it with, they didn't add, but Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack is a fucking juggernaut on defense. So I look to them to possibly win this division. My prediction, I'm giving you it. I think the Raiders will win this division.
I think between free agency and the draft, they added 5 starters, that's kind of tough to do. Like
I know.
They made some moves.
I know. Look to the Oakland Raiders, guys. They will shock you this year.
It's a story I've seen from the Raiders before. A ton of talent and a giant letdown. I don't know. I don't really think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think they're a team on the rise.
Right.
I think they'll continue to grow, and they're finally going to put together some consistent wins.
But I look at good head coach and now good quarterback.
Yeah.
Right? You got a good head coach in Jack Del Rio, and you got a great quarterback in Derek Carr, who's emerging as a good. And now you've got Amari Cooper. You still got Lat Murray behind you.
Yep.
I just think they're going to be solid this year. I really do.
All right, let's move on to the last spot
Yes, the San Diego Chargers.
with head coach Mike McCoy.
Yep, they get some help from. They brought on Ken Wisenhunt, former head coach at Tennessee.
Yep.
So here's the thing: they're dealt with this huge blow of Stevie Johnson. We talked about that a little bit.
Out
It's
for the
now
season.
Confirmed, he's out for the season, right?
Yep.
That's patellar tendon surgery that he just
Was it
went
that
under.
or meniscus surgery? I don't know.
Patellar.
think it
Patellar
was-
tendon was no. I've got that wrong. That's right. Patellar tendon was Jimmy Graham.
Yeah.
Meniscus. That's
Yes.
right. Meniscus repair surgery, and now out for the season. So
Out for the season.
yeah. So I guess what's interesting is I heard somewhere, read it, that they could have actually just removed the meniscus and he could have played in a couple weeks. But they chose to repair it, which is a longer recovery,
Yeah, but it gives you the dexterity in the long
which
run.
I think you need that, right? So, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't feel too bad for them. They still live in San Diego, the land of sunshine, surf, and fantastic Mexican food.
Fantastic. You have to throw that in there.
I don't feel bad.
Mexican food makes you play football better, does it?
No, but it makes life better.
It makes life better. All right, let's keep clearing out this fridge. Throw me something. Just surprise me. Oh, an amber.
Amber Ultra.
Amber Ultra. If you guys haven't tried this yet, this is an Amber Michelob Ultra. They are fucking awesome. So thank you very much.
I'm drinking diabetes. I like this.
Right on. Mark's got a question. First off, he disses me for wearing my Seahawks get-up.
Good for you.
Yeah, fuck him. We'll talk some Seahawks here in a minute. And then he says, what do you guys think of the Cowboys should do at quarterback? And then Mark says, how about them Cowboys? We got a lot of Cowboys fans here.
Boy, it's Texas,
I think
man.
we pissed some people off last week when we were talking our Cowboys talk, huh?
I'm sure.
A little bit. We'll talk Cowboys in a little bit, maybe.
Nope.
Instead of asking us, tell us what you think. What should they do, Mark, at quarterback? You tell us. We'll tell everybody what you think. Okay, San Diego Chargers. We're in the middle of that, right?
Yeah.
So we talked about Stevie Johnson. He's out. Veteran QB Phillip Rivers. He's going to have to go to his usual suspect. Keenan Allen, Danny Woodhead out of the backfield, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens there. Big story, obviously, we just talked about it, is Joey Bosa, who's holding out as a rookie, which is just fucking asinine to me. I don't understand.
Yeah, I agree.
So, anyways.
Like, we don't agree often, but I think we agree on this one.
I think the Chargers are in trouble with the improvements that they've made, that the other teams have made in this division. I think the Chargers are in big trouble. So here's my prediction for the AFC West. You want to hear it?
Yeah, what do you got?
I got Oakland winning the division. I got Denver in second place. I got Kansas City in third. And I got San Diego at the bottom of the division. What do you think?
Our 2 or 3 are different.
2 and 3 are different. Okay,
I actually have Oakland winning the division.
No shit, really? Wow.
But then I think Kansas City sits second.
Okay.
And I think Denver's third and San Diego.
I could, you know what?
trails.
I could
Either
flip
way.
that either way.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I could flip that either way.
All right.
Yep. I just picked Denver as second, Kansas City as third, just from history. But all right. How about getting into the NFC West? Probably one of the toughest divisions in the NFL.
You fucking homer.
Oh, come on. As if it's not. Whether I'm a Seahawks fan or not, the NFC West is one of the toughest divisions. Come on.
Okay, so let's...
Oh, you want to laugh? Okay, let's talk Arizona
I think
Cardinals.
you have 2 of the top teams. But
Arizona
I think
Cardinals
you
is
have
one of
2 of
them.
the fucking shit teams, too.
Come on. Arizona Cardinals is one of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Coached by Bruce Arians, and we're fresh off that new Amazon Prime hit that you can see called All or Nothing. We talk about it.
Yeah.
It's a season with the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are going to look to win the West once again. They won it last year. Let's see if they can do it again. Oh, excuse me. Let's start on defense. Chandler Jones comes over from New England. Huge defensive addition. They added, what do you think of Robert Kimdichie?
I can't say his name, but I like him.
It's Kimdichie.
Yeah.
The N is silent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay.
Dude, they re-signed Gresham. I like that. Stanton as backup.
Yep.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. What do you think?
What do you don't know?
I don't know.
Well, here's what I think. On offense, Carson Palmer, great cast of wide receivers to throw to. You got Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Floyd, and of
The
course
Browns.
the deep threat, John Brown.
Yep.
Yep. John and Jerron.
Yep.
It's John Brown or Jerron Brown.
That's right. One of them's getting it.
Yeah, somebody's getting it. Obviously, the great core of running backs. I mean, you got Chris Johnson, Andre Ellington, and of course, our favorite for this year is probably going to be the fucking bell cow, David Johnson.
Right.
So I think they're gonna compete, man.
I think Chandler Jones, he did add an edge rush for them that they needed. I think that's a scary team, dude.
We'll see what happens. I think they are too. So the LA Rams, the subject of this year's Hard Knocks. Let's talk some LA Rams. They're giving us some great entertainment with this Hard Knocks thing. I really think. I know you haven't watched it yet, but when you do, you'll like it. Talked about it at the onset of the show there. New town, new attitude. What do you think of them, being there in LA? Is it going to cause some distraction being in LA?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think with the new move to LA, Hard Knocks, dude, your starting quarterback is Case Keenum. I think they're in a bit of trouble. Mm-hmm. I think that they're in trouble. And watch me right now. By the time week 6 hits,
Yeah.
your starter, Jared Goff.
By week 6?
By week 6.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, they let's see how they play. You know what I mean? Let's see how they play. It's a preseason time. It's time to get them prepared, see how they do.
I don't have
in
to
real
see
game
how they
situations.
play. All I know is Gurley is going to be everything.
Yeah, but that's bad. For those of you fantasy owners that are talking Gurley, we talked this all, and there was an article that came out on NFL.com that Gurley is actually going to be. He's not in a great offensive system.
No.
And that's the problem, is that, that might be an issue.
It might
we'll
be
see
an
what
issue,
happens.
but they have no other choice.
Yeah, you're right. He's going to lead. Tavon Austin has been hot and cold, right? But then at wide receiver, Stedman Bailey, which had that other issue, who do you have, right? So now here's the thing. This is what's interesting.
Load the box.
This week, a little personal story. I had lunch with the godfather of third-year man Bradley Marquez. Mm-hmm. Okay, and he was telling me about Bradley and that Bradley Marquez is probably going to climb up the depth chart and possibly into a starting position.
Good.
So look for him, number 15, Bradley Marquez, to make it.
I think that they're a good team.
I hope he does.
I think that they're on their way, but I think they're a little ways off.
Right.
That's where I'm sitting with the Rams.
We'll see what happens.
And that, dude, I remember that was the first NFL game I ever went to was the Rams.
It was?
So,
Really?
Yeah, I have a little bit. Like, my grandpa took me.
Yeah.
So I do have a little bit of heart to the Rams, but I think that they're a little ways off.
That's cool. Your grandpa took you?
Yeah.
So it was an L.A. Rams game.
L.A. Rams.
In the Coliseum?
Dude, don't be surprised if you see a Rams jersey on.
Oh, sell out.
Maybe a little bit.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's your hometown. It's fine. You know, I understand. But
let's move on because this one's easy.
No, hold on. My first game. I want to talk about this because
Okay.
that's a cool topic.
Go for it.
So my first game was what are you drinking there?
Sam Adams Belgian Session.
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams.
Sam Adams.
One of the leaders of our country.
He signed
the revolution.
You taught me this. He signed the thingamajigger. He put his signature on something. The Constitution.
Let's move the fuck on to sports.
Canada. Anyways, my first game was the Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. Green Bay Packers saw Brett Favre play against the Detroit Lions, who was quarterbacked by John Kitna at the time.
Right.
Yeah. So that was my first game, Thanksgiving Day game. Tell us your first game. Sal just said, T. Marquez, number 15. Woo! Tell us about your first NFL experience. Live game, the first game you went to. Tell us who the teams were. Tell us about your experience. Put it on Facebook or email us. Let us know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. We love those kind of stories.
Yeah, we do. Okay, all right, let's get on to the San Francisco 49ers. You said this is going to be easy, right?
For me, it's easy.
The only question
the biggest move for them was Chip Kelly.
Yeah, you're right, the coach.
That was the biggest move.
But he brings this high-tempo offense to San Francisco. What do you think? Do you think it's going to help?
I think you don't even know which quarterback you're going to see. It could be great for Kaepernick's career.
Right.
Or it could cement his failure.
Well, here's the thing.
But you also have, who else you got out there? Is it Bortles? No.
Gabbert. It's
Gabbert.
Kaepernick or Gabbert. That's all. That's the question. Is it Kaepernick or Blaine Gabbert?
To me, Kaepernick is set up for Chip Kelly's system.
All right.
But I don't
He's very
think
athletic.
He's got the tools, though. Yeah, he can run. He runs like a fucking deer.
We'll see how Carlos Hyde does, but don't be surprised if you see a heavy dose of Sean Drone this year too.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Here's the thing: they're shitty. From now on, they're going to be shitty. They haven't done shit in a long time, and I'm talking shit in the 49ers right now. And if you're a 49ers fan, you can talk back.
They
to me.
didn't make enough moves for me to think that they were something.
My buddy Marcos is not going to agree with me, and you can say something if you want on Facebook Live.
My buddy Hefe will not agree as well.
Hefe.
Yeah.
Hey, Hefe.
Hey, Hefe.
Hey, Hefe.
But I stick by that. Like, you're fucked this year.
Let's see. And here's the other thing that's kind of interesting. Chip Kelly.
Yep.
He came from Oregon.
Yep.
He drafted DeForest Buckner.
Yep.
And now it looks like they're probably going to have an all-Ducks defensive lineup for the D-line.
Go with what you know.
Yeah, but come on. Really? Chip? That's pretty creative. Way to go, Chip.
Your name's Chip.
His name's Chip.
Come on, Chip.
What's up, Chip?
All right.
All right, you ready?
I'm going to let you run this one.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, I might as well.
I'm dialing up all the Seahawk fans who are with me. Head coach Pete Carroll takes the Seahawks into yet another season where we're looking at some. All right, let's talk about the negatives. We'll start with the negative. The Seahawks are looking at their O-line woes right now. Obviously, under the veteran tutelage of offensive line coach Tom Gable, they are actually continuing to be the team that spends the least on their offensive line. And it's kind of interesting, and it hurt at the onset of the season, but look how that line last year came together. And I think that's going to happen. I think a slow start this year. They did draft Jermaine Ifedi, who is proving to be a little bit of a fucking spitfire at camp, right? So he's gotten into it with Michael Bennett. You remember you talked about that last week? Michael Bennett got ejected from practice. And then you're kind of thinking, okay, it's Michael Bennett. But then he gets into a skirmish with linebacker KJ Wright, who KJ Wright is a soft-spoken,
Maybe there's a common
level-headed
denominator.
I think the common denominator might be a Fetty.
It might be.
And Tom Gable's going to need to fucking reel him in and redirect that passion. You know what I mean? That's kind of what you have to do. When you have a guy like that who's just fucking all over, you need to redirect that excitement and redirect that, that fire that he has. So hopefully they can do that, and we'll see where it goes. See how the new line gels. They did draft a veteran 10-year guy out of San Francisco, out of New Orleans, and we'll kind of see how that goes. I'm not sure if he's even going to make the team, to be honest with you. But hopefully they can keep Russell Wilson from getting hurt. Now let's talk a little bit. Russell Wilson, he's coming on another season where he got married this offseason to Sierra. So they're now married, and he's back to having sex again. Running back Thomas Rawls and Jimmy Graham got some great news this week. They came off the PUP list. They're probably expected to return for the first game of the regular season. I don't know if you're going to see these guys in preseason at all.
No.
I don't think so. New running back CJ Procise. He's had some injury issues, so we're going to kind of see how that goes. But the real story of camp is running back Kristen Michael, who last year he went on a bit of an NFL tour. He went to Washington, then he went to Dallas, and then he ended up back in Seattle. And he's had all these chances to shine in 3 years, and he hasn't done it yet. But the Seahawks are saying he's actually having a good camp. So we'll kind of see how it goes this year with him. So they've got lots of options at running back, so we'll see what happens. But go Hawks!
I think they're still. I think the O-line is kind of their still weakness.
Their weakness?
That's their biggest
Yeah,
weakness.
I agree with you. Yeah.
And I don't know.
Defense, they add Brandon Browner.
They need the
Which is
depth
huge.
at running back. They're
Right.
gonna need it.
Right.
If I get a chance, I would probably draft Rawls, but I don't know that he's gonna be a long-term guy. Dude,
Why?
that's the one thing that Lynch
Did
gave you.
nobody watch him play last year?
Yeah, but I don't
fucking understand this. I traded for him in my fantasy, and not as a homer, just as I watched him play every time he started a game.
We watched him, but
Yes.
it's his durability that I'm worried about. Like
he
Lynch,
broke his ankle on a freak play. He got bent backwards.
I still worry about
Shit
his
happens.
durability. He's not Lynch. You're setting him up to run like Lynch, and he's not. I think
He got bent backwards on a play.
okay.
Watch the
fucking
play.
homer.
It happens.
You're a fucking homer.
No, because I watch every snap of these guys play.
All right, not that I need to
understand.
ask. What's your predictions?
Oh, the Seahawks are going to be number one.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
The Seahawks are going to go 12-4 this year. The Cardinals 10-6. The Rams 9-7, and the 49ers at the bottom of the basement at 4-12.
1 and 2 is different. I got Arizona beating out Seattle.
You do?
Yep.
Really?
And then I got
No.
the Rams, and then
The Seahawks know how important that home field advantage is, and they are going to keep it. All right. You ready to get on?
yeah.
It's time for the Fantasy Outlook. Let's talk some fantasy football. I carried that out just because I was waiting to click to my other link, and it was paused for a second. And now I'm ready.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, let's talk. Okay, now you said, are we going to do 10 or 5? I said 5, but I threw some honorable mentions.
I didn't.
You always do, so I thought you would.
No, I didn't.
So you have top 5.
Yeah, top
okay,
5.
top 5. Paper, rock, scissors. Let's see who goes first. Oh, you switched it. You fucking cheater. Look, Facebook Live saw that. Redo. Yeah,
All right.
I win. Fuck you.
Go.
You go first.
No.
I get to pick.
Oh, okay. Where the fuck are we at? Okay, top defense.
We're doing fantasy outlook on defense.
So, number 5, I have the Texans.
So do I.
Okay.
I hate agreeing with you.
All right.
You can see mine, can you?
No.
Should I turn it? Don't look at my screen.
Dude, my shit's on paper.
My shit's on the computer.
Well, mine's done. You can change yours. I can't.
You have whiteout.
Nope.
Does anybody still use whiteout? I wonder.
I do.
Go. Texans, number
4.
5. Number 4. Who you got?
I got the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs. Fuck you. You're cheating.
Shit.
You're cheating on my list.
Hold on. Now I'm going to. Oh, you fucking homer.
Is it the same shit?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not at all.
Well, number 1 is obvious, but go ahead.
No, it's not.
Fuck off. Okay,
I've got
go.
number 3 is the Seahawks.
The Seahawks, number 3?
Yep.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Yep.
They haven't been 3 in 4 years. They haven't been worse than number 3 in over 4 years. All right, good for you. Okay, sure. You're wrong.
So what do you have?
Fucking dummy. I got Oakland Raiders at number 3.
Okay. I don't even have the Oakland Raiders on my list.
What the fuck? Did you not just hear me talk about how much the Raiders added to their defense?
That's okay.
Okay, I got the Raiders at 3.
That's
Who do you
fine.
got at number 2?
You can be wrong. It's fine.
Who you got at number 2?
The Cardinals.
I don't even have the Cardinals in top 5. I don't even have the Cardinals in top 5.
Don't listen to you at all.
All right, I got the Broncos.
The
Broncos. Number 2. Yeah.
That's who I have sitting at number 1.
You're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Who do you have at number 1?
Look, that's who I have as number 1.
Broncos.
Yeah.
Number 2, you had the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Okay, number 1 is obviously the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, obviously.
Game day, wearing my game day hat. Game day.
Obviously number 1.
Come on, they're the highest scoring defense in the last 4 years.
Dude, I didn't go homer on any of my picks.
But
ever.
they're legitimately the best.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
If you pick the Steelers, everybody like, you're fucking drunk. But I'm telling you, they're legitimately the best defense.
Okay.
With proof.
Okay.
The highest scoring defense 4 years in a row.
Oh, we're going to look that up. No.
Look it up right now.
No.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Look it up. Somebody look it up for us.
I don't know if you know this or not, but
I'm
I'm
looking
not
right now.
all in Seahawks gear from head to toe.
Let me look this up.
Go ahead and look it up.
Might be the last 2 years. Highest scoring defense. I'm Googling it. Google. Enhance.
This is a fucking
Enhance.
lame show.
This is not a lame show. This is the 1 week where I get to talk about the fucking Seahawks. I reserve myself every other week, but now this week I get to talk about them because they're part of this. They're part of the best defense. Here we go. Top scoring defenses. Here we go. It's coming. Oh, look. The LOB and the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm going to say nope.
Dude, it is what it is. And I'm not going to bore everybody with this, but it is what it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Not even.
Jesus, fuck. Stop disagreeing with me. Yeah. It's the Seahawks.
It's totally the Seahawks.
Solely Seahawks. Totally.
They're the best offense. They're the best defense. They're the best special teams. They're the best everything.
Tyler Lockett. Are you ready to move on, asshole or douchebag?
Now I have a new asshole.
How'd you get another asshole?
No, I didn't, because we've already done guys that are homers for their team in the draft.
Oh, we did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I don't even have shit on this one.
I've got some for you, Ben.
Okay.
I got you covered.
All right.
Asshole or Douchebag is a weekly segment. It is brought to you today by RigorTalk.com. It's an online directory for oilfield services. They have an app in the App Store and in Google Play. And you got to check them out because you can get your company pinned on their app. And then if you do services in the oil and gas industry, consultants can find you locally where you're located. And it's fucking awesome. You can get your resume up there. You can find jobs. You can post jobs. You can post events in the oil and gas industry. It's a great app. Check it out. RigorTalk.com. Asshole or douchebag. I got a few for you, Glenn. You ready?
Yeah.
For those of you that haven't seen this before, I asked Glenn a couple of things that people typically do, and he tells me if it's whether it's an asshole or a douchebag thing to do, or if it's both or neither, and he makes up a decision. You guys at home can play too on Facebook Live, and let us know what you think. So, the first one, asshole or douchebag. This happened to me the other day. Self-serve restaurants, like the ones where you walk up and make your order when you walk up.
Yeah.
They don't serve you at the table. They don't even fucking bring you your food.
Yeah.
And they ask for tips.
Ooh, this happened to us, too.
Did
So,
it?
my sister-in-law was in town, and we went to a brunch, a buffet brunch.
Buffet brunch.
And a buffet brunch. I get up. I go get my food.
Someone still serves you.
They serve me beer?
Drinks.
Yeah, piss off.
They still come to your table, take away plates, and serve you, though.
Okay, I give you a tip, but me and my wife had an argument on how much to tip.
Okay, so the percentage should be different in a self-serve buffet.
Right. You still have to clean up my plates. That's
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
But so for self-serve, I'm curious. Are you talking like so? There's a
Okay, I'll give you the example.
Yeah.
Tutti Frutti down the road.
Okay.
I took my daughter there after we dropped my wife off at the.
We did that too,
I dropped my wife off at the
and I
airport.
bitched about it while we were sitting there.
Okay, so we go to Tutti Frutti. You fucking walk into Tutti Frutti. You pour your own yogurt.
You put your own toppings.
fucking toppings
You
on.
weigh your own shit.
You even put it on the scale, and then they give you the receipt thing to sign, and they're like, tip. And I'm like, for what?
Yeah, douchebag.
It is douchebag. For
It's
that company
very-
to even
yeah.
fucking do that, I think it's douchebag,
And
right?
I don't think that that's the company. I think it's the employees at that location.
It is the company. The company decides on the slip whether it should say tip or not. They have a tip jar sitting there that says tips.
Right.
What
But
did you do?
The tip jar itself is the employees putting that out.
Right, but I'm just saying the company can stop that. the owner of that establishment can stop that. So, anyways, go ahead. You said it. It's douchebag. Douchebag. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel pretty passionate about that one. This one I also feel passionate about, but I've done it a time or two. How about people that fart in elevators?
Oh, that's an asshole move. That's totally asshole.
Right?
Dude, squeeze the cheeks, do a Kegel.
A Kegel.
Release that shit when you get out. Like, I'm okay even if you crop dust it as you're leaving.
Right.
But now you're smelling.
As you're leaving.
You're smelling your own shit.
Oh, come on. As you're leaving's even better, dude.
That's better. That's funny at that point.
You're like, you're going to floor 15 and right after 14, you just fucking let that one rip.
Yeah, just
like,
you crop dust them.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a 25 floor building I'm talking about.
Love ya.
And everyone's going to the top.
Yeah.
All right. So farting in elevators is an asshole thing to do. How about next one? Oh, how about at a restaurant? We're back to restaurants now.
All right.
You're sitting down at a nice sit-down restaurant. Doesn't have to be nice. Could be fucking whatever. Lupe tortilla, which is one of my favorites. Mexican food. It's Tex-Mex.
That's
Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
I know you're about to say something there. And then something happens, like a server or a let's say a busboy drops a big fucking platter of dishes on the ground, and people start clapping.
Ooh, that's a dick move. No, I think that's a dick move. Like, you're fucking.
That's worse than asshole?
Yeah, that's worse than asshole.
So a dick move is worse than asshole.
Customers are dicks.
They are, right?
Yeah.
Who fucking sits there and claps when somebody embarrassingly drops a big fucking tray of dishes?
Yeah, when you're at your job at Walmart and you fucking drop your underwear, I don't clap for you.
I would, actually.
That's a dick move, dude.
If you're at Walmart and you drop your underwear?
That fucking guy's making whatever, $9 an hour plus whatever tips the waitress or waiter is giving them.
Right.
Fuck you. Dick
Yeah,
move. Dick
yeah.
move. Dick move.
Mark says, back to self-serve. Self-serve is douchebag. Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, so dick move on the clap at the restaurant for spilling dishes.
Yeah, that's an asshole move. That's a dick move for sure.
I have another one, and then I have a bonus for you.
Ooh, I like bonuses.
I have a bonus asshole or douchebag for you. All right, so how about this one? People who take selfies when they stop at every red light. Every red light. So, let me take a selfie.
That can't even be a thing.
It is a thing. People
Seriously?
do it. Every fucking red light, they stop. I've been driving by people before, and I'll be driving in traffic, and you're keeping the same pace with a car or something like that, and you're driving, and then every red light, they're like, click.
You sure they're not playing Pokemon Go?
Fuck, I don't know. Looks like a selfie.
I don't even know.
They did duck face. So duck face is, you don't do duck face in Pokemon Go, right?
I don't know.
They've duck face selfie.
I think that's unsafe.
It is unsafe.
It's unsafe.
It's at a red light, though.
Yeah, but you're a douchebag.
It's douchebag, right?
Yeah, douchebag.
Yeah, I'm with you. Douchebag. Okay. You ready for your bonus?
Yeah, where's my bonus?
Here's your bonus, Mr. Glenn. How about non-smokers who always tell you that you should quit smoking?
Ooh. Oh, you did this on purpose.
And I'm gonna bump one up too. I got an add-on. So first
right.
one is non-smokers, and then my next one's gonna be ex-smokers.
So obviously, ooh,
that's another one, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
another
So
one.
first, answer non-smokers that tell you should quit smoking.
This is a weird thing. Okay, so yes, if you watch our Facebook Live,
Yes.
you know that I'm a smoker.
You're what?
I try as best I can
Uh-huh.
to not smoke really in front of anybody else. Like for you, we're out here in
You
the
don't
bar.
care. You don't care about me.
No, I don't give a shit about
Yeah,
you.
you don't care
were-
about my lungs.
You were a smoker.
I'm an ex-smoker. Yeah.
Like recently,
Yeah,
I
recently.
don't know, 6 months, which is great. But yeah, this is my fucking bar.
Yeah, it's your bar.
I'm not gonna put a no smoking sign on my. It's a bar.
It's a bar
in Texas.
Yeah, fuck.
But I really don't have quite a problem with people who've never smoked because they're usually the ones who aren't quite as bad.
Oh, really? Okay,
That's
so
what
then-
I find.
Okay, so it's not an asshole or douchebag neither for
I
a
don't
non-smoker.
think so.
It's okay?
For me, it's a non-smoker. They don't usually get on you.
So what about the ex-smoker? Now this is one's interesting.
That's the bad one.
ex-smoker, the person like say me,
Right.
for instance, who used to smoke and now is coming to you and saying, "You should fucking quit smoking, dude."
Yeah, I know I should. And I will. I'm going to try. But I think the ex-smoker is usually worse.
Yes.
And usually when they smell it more vibrantly. So, dude, you could be like quite a ways away, and an ex-smoker will smell that shit,
Oh yeah.
and they will be the first ones to tell you, like, "Oh, that's disgusting."
No, I don't do that. Though.
No, you don't do that
Because
but I'm
I
saying-
could have one right now.
Right.
I could rock a cigarette right now.
I think ex-smokers, which hopefully I'm soon to be, are assholes, and I'm okay with that. Like, dude, that's a lot of work. To
Not
be
an ex.
ex-smoker.
Now let me clarify. An ex-smoker is not an asshole. It's an ex-smoker that tells you to stop smoking.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah. Okay. Assholes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go, guys.
Good job.
This is it. We are nearing the end. We're at the end. So we're going to ask you to subscribe and review the show. You got to go and do a review, okay? We have,
Let's be honest, dude. You go on iTunes,
yeah,
you don't even have to fucking download shit. Just go on there and fucking subscribe.
that's all you have to do.
It automatically downloads. It doesn't take any time out of your day.
Yeah, and you can make it only download when you're on Wi-Fi. If you're worried about your data, you can make it only download on Wi-Fi. So go to iTunes.
That's better for us.
It's awesome for us. It's
Yeah.
awesome for everybody. It's just good for the world. Like, if you want dolphins to be saved and whales to be saved, subscribe to our show.
That's right.
Okay? Let's save the dolphins. Subscribe to Crude Sports Talk, okay?
Subscribe.
Yeah, and check us out on our website, www.crudesportstalk.com. You can join Crude Nation. You're going to save, for every time someone joins Crude Nation, at least 2 dolphins are saved,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. 1 whale and 2 dolphins.
1 whale, too, right, right. And we'll throw a seal in there, too. Subscribe.
Fuck seals. They steal my bait.
Fuck the seals.
Fuck the seals.
Fuck those things. That's shark food. Okay, are you ready to get the fuck out of here?
I'm ready.
All right. This has been episode 25 of Crude Sports Talk. Thank you.
We're
Crude
out.
Nation. Crown City Cooks. That's like dropping the mic. Drop the headphones. I want you to drop our mics. They're too expensive. Oh. Let's go, Seahawks! Seattle Seahawks! Well, that was a fun show. I had a great time.
Did you?
Yeah. Except I forgot to bug you about Ladarius Green.
I'm glad you didn't bring that up.
Next week.
I had
Ladarius Green.
such high hopes.
He's fucked.
He's fucked.
He's fucked.
He's fucked us.
Pittsburgh Steelers are fucked. Let's go shut this shit off. Thank you, Facebook Live.
Oh, thanks for joining us, guys. Get the fuck out of the screen.
People still watching. Seahawks.
No. No.